Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Storytime video. I hadn't uploaded one of these in a while because there wasn't anything noteworthy to tell, but now there is. So as I'm writing this, not recording, but writing this, it just happened. So it's the 4th of July, right? My family had a get-together at one of my cousin's house. So everything was normal during the day. I ate some food and chilled for a while, celebrating my freedom in America. And my cousins typically buy a lot of fireworks, right? And we set them off in true American fashion. And then the neighborhood joined in. So my cousins live in a cul-de-sac and all. The other neighbors began to light off their fireworks. So it was a nice fireworks show from like 3 to 4 different houses. However, down the cul-de-sac, we began to see smoke, like something is burning. So a few of us, myself included, go to warn the neighbors just in case their house is burning down while everyone else stayed and kept enjoying the show and burning fireworks. It was also possible the neighbors just had a campfire, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So we head over there and tell them, hey, there's smoke. We don't know if your house is burning. The neighbor is really thankful and says, no, thank you. We have a campfire. You guys are so sweet and all that jazz, and like invites us, but we say like, oh, we're like, like doing our own thing. So anyways, our small group begins to head back. Now, as I'm like really close to like coming back to my cousin's house fully, I'm like 2 houses away. All of a sudden, I see fireworks being lit off from the sides, like being launched from the sides. My cousin, I'll call him Samuel. Well, Samuel was hiding behind 2 cars as fireworks launched towards his direction and began to explode. This was in the area between my cousin's house and where I was. The fireworks also began to fire kind of near where our family was. The rest that didn't like go warn the neighbor, and they began to run away. So I was close to where my cousin who was hiding behind the cars was. So I ran the fuck away because I didn't want to decorate the cars with my brains in case it blows me up. I saw my brother who was with our group that was going to warn the neighbors just fucking book it. But this isn't the last time it happened in this same night, or the most dangerous. So after we had that jump scare, we settled down and began to light more fireworks. I was inside the garage now, thinking I would be safer. Everything was going fine. I was eating some hot wings. Then my cousin, who we will call Noah, lit one of those fireworks that come in a box and has like many come out through the top in like sequential order or whatever. So he lit it up and began to go off, and they began to go off without interruption. Then all of a sudden, due to the force of one of the fireworks or something, I don't know, it tipped over aiming towards us. I also think another neighbor had one tip over at the same time. So a firework hit a car near us, and everyone began to get up and run to wherever they could. My sister was inside the house. My mom shielded my grandma as she got up, and I turned around and saw my brother standing there in shock. I dropped my fucking wings and yelled his name, ready to pick him up if need be. But me yelling his name seemed to snap him out of it. As we were both in the garage, we began to run inside because, at least the blast wouldn't hit us. If the house is on fire, we can go to the yard. As we were doing so, a firework entered the garage and exploded right in front of me. I felt the shockwave on my arms. My brother says he also felt the shockwave, but it was like near his ear, so took a while for him to be hearing well. One person also got slightly nicked by one of the fireworks. One of the little pieces of cardboard or sparks or whatever it is, I don't know, I'm not a firework expert, hit my grandma on her butt. We ran inside to where my sister and one of my nieces were, well, one of my cousin's daughters. I don't know what they're called in English, but in Spanish it's a niece, so I'm calling her my niece. So my sister was apparently comforting my niece, who was scared by the first time the fireworks went wrong. She said, it's okay, then boom! A loud fucking explosion and people rushing in. Needless to say, there couldn't have been a worse fucking timing. It was indeed not okay, brosif, okay? It was a sitcom-ass scenario for real. Anyways, everyone who ran inside stayed there for a while, and even though this all occurred in the span of a couple seconds, then I go outside because there's no more fireworks to see if everyone's okay. Thankfully, everyone is. There's no injuries. The biggest injury was someone getting nicked by a firework, and all they had was a tiny little bruise, burn mark thing. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a medical expert either. But one of the stray fireworks hit a bush near one of the neighbors' houses. one that was across the street, which is so we go, oh shit, and my cousin, who is the father of that girl, and my dad got rushing in with fire extinguishers to put out that fire, which did not spread. It was just a bush. It was a flame, but it could have been a lot worse. Safe to say, after that, we didn't light anything else, not even a fucking birthday candle, and we just chilled for the rest of the time. I also do want to say it was not my cousin's fault. What seemed to happen was that the two that malfunctioned, they got from the same place, which was, if you live in the United States, you know, people set up like fireworks around, like little tents around the 4th of July. Both of them were from the same tent, so it seemed to be they were just defective fucking fireworks. So yeah, but it didn't end up being like worse or anything. Like nobody got hurt, thankfully. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the story time, be sure to smash like, or I will smash your mom. And remember to subscribe. What else do YouTubers do? Oh yeah, steal your mom's credit card and give it to me or something. I don't know. Peace.